Good morning, everybody. Yes, I'm smiling. Today is the first day of metal detecting for season 3, so I'm super pumped. John called me this morning, 7:15, said he's ready to go. He's going to meet us out at the fairgrounds. So for those of you that have traveled a few videos with us, you know that's our favorite coin hunting spot. Very easy spot to get to. This time of year, there will be no grass, so we're hoping to get right along that outside fence where we usually can't get to. That spot is not fished out yet because John actually got a 1898 fish scale, Canada 5 cents there, just the other day. And he said that the spring soils, because of all the rain we've been having, the signals are just fantastic. All over, everywhere, deep. So that's where we're going to head. I'm going to grab a coffee, finish packing up. I'm just going to show you guys. I'm not going to forget the shovel, so we don't have to worry about that. I actually remembered, so I'll see you guys out in the field. I know I've mentioned it before, guys. I always carry a 12-volt jumping starter, and it's got a USB port on it. And unfortunately, I forgot to charge the transceiver on the the AT Pro. So yeah, that'll come in handy today. We'll have to start out with the Cruiser, and I'll charge up the wireless headphone transceiver for the other one. But yeah, in the summer when I'm out metal detecting every day, I keep this thing in the back. That way I can charge any of the gear that I need to. I do carry extra batteries and a charger for that as well, so that I can charge that right off of the Stanley jump battery. I'll let John have this field. I think I'll stay over here to the right. There's no shame in metal detecting, guys. It's not a fashion show, and today I've come prepared. Another addition to the pouch this year, I've added a spray bottle, guys, so we can clean off those old silver without scratching them. And that there is good Canadian puddle water. That'll do the trick, though. So right here in the spring, along this fence line, the grass is down, and we've never been able to do the inside of this fence. So I'm gonna try to cherry pick a really good signal for the first one of the season. Let's see what we can get. Hey, there comes my partner in crime now. And I found my first signal that I want to dig right here. Of course, it's in the only puddle for 20 yards. Getting a 68 to 72 signal in there. There he is, a sniper. He survived another season. We call it cabin fever up here. There's no winter, it's just cabin fever. Cabin fever season. He's all worried. He said, "Did you find anything?" No. First hole right here. I could say it's cold. First find of 2019. Shit.
Look at that. That looks promising. Look, oh, it was too. I think it's a coin. Maybe. Might be wishful thinking.
Johnny's first hole. Either that or a muffler off a 78.
Yeah.
Okay, John's hit the first coin of the day. 1946 nickel. So as he's rooting around in there, I look over here by my foot. I stepped on something. There's a big old cable right here. I think you found the other end of it, John.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought I'd better actually check the settings on the machine, and we're not going to count those first two holes as holes because the machine, I saved it on 19 kilohertz frequency. So that was why I was digging those nails. They were reading a little bit higher, so I put it back on 14, which is where I like to dig, and we're going to count the next hole as the first hole of the season. You know it's spring when the nose is dripping. And you can't do nothing about it. I did this whole fence line here and nails. That's it. Nails. Well, that's what we look like 2 hours in here. Pretty muddy and pretty wet. Nope, not a coin. Can't get to it. The ground is still frozen right along the edge of the old barn here, so gonna have to come back for that one. That's a good 80s signal there. Had a really good 70s signal here. I got something with a bit of a goldy look to it right here. I've gotten jewelry within 10 feet of here before, so really old stuff like 1920s. So let's clean this off and see what it is. Well, junk. That's what it is. Had to try, had to clean it off. Okay, there's something old and kind of cool. You guys see what that is? I could see from the other side more what it was. It's some kind of dog. I don't know if it was a pendant or something. Let's clean it off. There we go. If I had to guess, I don't know. I don't know my dog breeds. Shih Tzu? Little tiny legs. And on the back there's a, it's not a pin, but if I can flip it over, there we go. There's a bar. I'm assuming it was a brooch of some kind or a pin. Copper. Alright, John found something and it has a nice gold tint to it. We don't know what it is, but when he flipped it over, looks like there's an arm on the back, like a button or a pin or something. But it's very intricate and it's goldy looking. We'll clean it off for you guys. Okay, so John says English Terrier or Bull Terrier, I don't know. And this is, so it's gold plated. It says Aquarius on it. It's pretty light, so it's just plated, but he says it was pretty deep. John says, what is that, a naked chick on there? I think he's right. I see boobies, maybe. I don't know. Well, I got something really heavy, and it looks like it might be an old ring. It's really tiny though, so I don't know. Let's clean this off and have a look. Look at that. So it wasn't a ring. I thought that inside was hollow. It's an old bag seal. It's really heavy. It's a piece of lead. It says number 74. And then on the other side, I could make out the letters that says exp.can. So exported Canada maybe? And then there's something else on there, but I can't make out what it is. So an old lead bag seal. Those are kind of collectible from what I've seen. And now whether that one is or not, I don't know. Ha, looky there. We know the look of that. That looks like another lead bag seal. Let's have a closer look. Yep, for sure. Let's see what this one says on it. Okay, so I pulled the old one out, which is this first one here, just to show you, because this one says the exact same thing, number 74. But it's quite a bit bigger, and it says the same thing on the back. EXP-CAN, and then something I can't read. Hey, now we're talking. Look at this. John just brought me a good find. We've both walked by that spot, he says, between us probably 30 times. But with the nice wet soil here today, and it's a 1943 George IV Canadian quarter. Well, first true coin signal that I've got today. I've been here 3 hours, and unfortunately you can see it right there. It looks like it's a penny. Hey, look at that. It's a penny, but it's an oldie. I can see 1 cent. Okay, I was wrong. It's a weedy. 1946. Pretty toasted on this side. The other side's better. Not much. Well, I guess if you're going to dig a tab, that's as good as any to dig. Wash those off before I get back in the truck, that's for sure. So I spent over 6 months recuperating the arm this year. Physio, massage therapy, whatever they do, little electrodes for your muscles, and months at the gym doing exercises and rehab. And my arm is still not 100%. So we're going to quit today while we're ahead, 5 hours in. I forgot to bring the band that goes around my arm, which helps a lot, just holding the muscles in place in that. So, man, tendonitis, who would have thought it could be this bad? But I want to get a full season of detecting in, so we're going to go slow and steady. Super windy out, guys, so I apologize if there's a bunch of wind noise, but there it is, 5 hours of digging. Lots of little crud in there. It doesn't look like a lot, but I don't know, 150 holes. And there's the good stuff from my bag today. Thank God John's successes are my successes because he got the only silver today. That's it for today. Happy Easter, everybody. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.